Welcome to another episode of the Hilux Build. Today we'll be doing an unboxing. It's of the Enertec Blade battery, which is a lithium battery. It's nice and flat, it's in a steel casing, so it's something new out there, and we are very excited to get this installed and see what it looks like. Okay, so we have opened it up. Let's have a look inside. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Let me get it out of the box quick. Look at that. How awesome does that look? I mean, come on. So these are your normal M8 terminals that you can use. You've also got a 120 amp Anderson plug that side for in outputs, and your 175 amp Anderson plug on that side. So you can choose if you want to use your normal M8 screws or one of the Anderson plugs. Up to you. It's got a smart battery monitor that you can monitor from your phone. It shows you the amps drawn currently. It shows you the state of charge, temperature of the battery, a whole bunch of stuff. I'll show you the app in the video just now. So, advantages of lithium, especially compared to the traditional AGM or deep cycle. If you've got a 105 amp AGM or deep cycle battery, you can technically use 40 max 50% of its capacity. So if you put it in simpler words, you can use, call it 40 or 50 amps of that battery, whereas with lithium you've got the full 100 amps to your disposal. It also has about 3,000 life cycles, whereas a deep cycle battery AGM would give you 300 or 500. There's a big debate on, is lithium worth it? 100% yes. If you look at the long run, in terms of cycles of how many times it can really be discharged, lithium wins hands down in terms of value for money. It's got a much longer life cycle. If you compare it apples to apples and you really go work out what it will cost you over a couple of years, you will easily see the difference. Enertec has come up with this new battery. It's really something amazing. It actually does come with the 175 Anderson plug as well, if you want to use that. Let me just get this out. So there's the Anderson plug if you want to use that as well. So Enertec, this is something new from Enertec. It's the advantages, obviously, firstly, it's lightweight. It comes in at about 15 kilograms. Your normal AGM deep cycle battery would be at least double that weight. It's flat, it's compact, it can fit almost anywhere in your vehicle. For instance, in the Hilux, it could either go behind the back seat, or in my case, where I'm going to mount it just next to the fridge in the back panel of the cab, or of the bin. It's out of sight, it's out the way, it's wasted space anyway, so this is ideal for that spot. So it's a 100 amp hour lithium battery, and it will be charged by the CTEC onboard DC to DC charger, 20 amp charger, which has your solar input, the alternator input, and it works like a dream. These stuff are proven to be bulletproof. Also with that, going to be the M15. It's basically your 220 volt input charger that would be plugged in if you are camping in a spot that's got normal 220 volt electricity, you just plug it in, it's going to charge your battery. Other than that, we'll obviously also install the solar panel. The solar panel would be powering when we off-grid, and this would just be used when we on camping spots where we've got access to 220 volts. Nice thing about this is when we're remote camping and we're in the middle of nowhere, we've got a 200 watt solar panel that we'll be installing on the top of the rooftop tent, and that would then basically permanently be charging as long as there's sun and good sunlight. So this makes this setup ideal for our overland adventures where we camp in remote spots and we have to run our fridge, we have to run our lights, fans in the rooftop tent itself, opening and closing. And with this battery, it will last us days, to be honest. So we are stoked with this setup. Stay tuned for the installation video. See you guys soon.